The Australian Open just I'm a big tennis fan, so the Australian Open just wrapped up. Stayed up to watch them both. The men's and women's finals. Elena Rybakina actually won the women's side, and she beat Sabalenka in a three-set comeback. She was she actually she won 6-4, 4-6, 6-4, and it looked like that after Sabalenka dropped the first set, that when she picked up her game in the second set, like she was gonna run away with it. Um, uh, by the way, Coco lost in the quarterfinals, and she got mopped. She lost to was it who she lost to? She lost to Svitolina, right? And yeah, that thing was done in less than an hour. So no, I mean she was mad. She was big mad. They even they called her slipping too. Australian Open called her slipping. I don't remember if it was the same one that Sabalenka got caught slipping on, but like they call her like smashing her racket like down in the bowels of the arena there. So she was big mad. And they even asked her about it in the press conference and stuff like that, and it went on social media. But anyway, she lost, and she was big mad about that loss, of course. But back to Rybakina, man. This chick is she's ranked number 5, first of all, and she's going against the world number 1, right? Sabalenka's been number 1 for a while, and Rybakina is just so freaking cool. She's like it's you think Sinner is cool and just calm, collected, and just like no emotion. Rybakina won that thing and just like gave like a quick little like, hey, I won. None of the like Alcaraz drop to the ground or other people like freaking fall and get to their knees and like they raise their arms, they run around or whatever. Not Rybakina just be like, oh, hey, how about that? I won. You know what I mean? And just like cool, calm, and collected. She hugged. Her husband is in her box. Uh, no pun intended, but her husband is in her box in her corner, and she just hugged him. She didn't even give him a kiss or nothing like that. At the end of that, just freaking, just like hardly a smile or anything like that. I mean, I don't know if that's how everybody does it in Kazakhstan, but like, but hey, shout out to her. Her game is clean. She plays a clean game the entire time. Sabalenka responded, like I said, aggressively in the second, and was poised to, you know what I mean, to turn things around. But Rybakina staged a remarkable turnaround and won 5 consecutive games to take a 5-3 lead. And then at the end of that all, she freaking ended it with the ace. So she just freaking just claimed it and just like put a punctuation at the end of that thing. So shout out to Rybakina. Don't know if I mean she's always been kind of like in the mix, but I don't know how much I would think of her name to be in the mix of. Oh, yeah, by the way, Swiatek lost mad early. Actually, did she lose in the quarterfinals too? I can't recall, but I don't know. Is Rybakina gonna be in the mix for like world number 1 by the end of the year? Does she have a chance to win another slam? I mean, maybe she might. Maybe Wimbledon might be. I mean, she already didn't she already win? I thought she had another one. I can't remember. She might have another slam under her belt, but like um, this year, who knows what else is in the cards for her? But like she's playing well. She's playing clean. Sabalenka can be up and down, but when she's up big time. Swiatek, I don't know what's going on with her game, but she's been very vulnerable as of late. So shout out to her. We'll see what happens there. Carlos Alcaraz just won the career Grand Slam. The dude is 22 years old. And he blows everybody else out the water. The youngest person ever done, I think, was like, might have been 29. Was that Rafa? I think Rafa did it. And I don't remember how old he was. But he played Djokovic in the finals. Shout out to Djokovic. Like, I'm no fan. I'm no fan, of Joker. But, like, I mean, he's kind of slowly, like, winning me over. He's been way better at, like, the antics. I used to like him when I first noticed him on the tour. And then, like, he took a couple years where he became it's like a villain story. You know what I mean? Like, what like a heel, right, in wrestling. So that's so like what Joker was for a little while there. But he's like he's settling into his like elder statesman status, and he's doing way better press conferences. He's less antagonistic with the press. He's less antagonistic, although he did have a little issue when they asked him about the whole. So you're chasing Carlos and you're chasing Sinner, so you were chasing the other guys before, Federer and Rafa. It was like, he was like, oh, hold on, wait a minute now. We ain't gonna skip 15 years of, bruh.
When you first, well, in the early part of your career, when you were chasing Roger and Rafa for titles, and now at the back end of your career, you're chasing Yannick and Carlos. Is it?
I'm chasing Yannick and Carlos. In which sense?
In terms of winning Grand Slam titles, just right now.
So I'm always the chaser, and I'm never being chased.
In the meantime, you won 24 Grand Slams, but I'm saying it's.
Thanks. It's worth saying that sometimes, right?
Sorry, I should have.
Yeah. No worries.
Bruh. So, shout out to him. He made it to the finals. And last year, I remember him in his press conference was talking about how like, I don't even know if I'll be able to. He was doubting himself behind the mic. Will I be able to keep up with these guys, Yannick and Carlos? And here we go in this tourney, first one of the year, and he actually beat Sinner. He beat Sinner to get to Carlos. And, granted, Carlos took him out at 4, which I predicted. I knew Carlos was going to take him out at 4. It's just going to happen. But he won a set. He won a set. He won a decisive set. I think that first set he won 6-2. He won 6-2 in that first set. So he did his thing. He started off, this would have been his 25th major. So you got that storyline of him getting his 25th major. He went to the finals 10 times in Australia and won it 10 times. So this was his 11th. So, 1 for 11. And who does he give it up to? The youngest dude to ever do it. This dude is a legend in the game. I think if Carlos would retire today, he's a Hall of Famer already. He won all 4 Grand Slams. How many previous Hall of Famers can say that? Not a lot. And also, even if they won more, they don't have the career Grand Slam. They might have won like the U.S. Open 3 times. They won Wimbledon twice or something like that. But to get all 4, dope. And to get all 4 at the age of 22. Is he 22? Yeah, he's 22 still, I believe. We're going to go with 22. Let me know in the comments if I got that wrong. And Rafa was in the stands to watch it all. It was a dope time. It was a dope event. It went well. The graphics was great. The production was awesome. The commentary, you got the McEnroe brothers on there. The coverage. Eubanks was also giving some sideline commentary here and there. And I used to love watching Eubanks play. And he's fully embraced the media side now, and he's doing great at that. So it's a great transition for him. I know Sloane Stevens is still in the game and kind of also doing sideline thing. I don't know which one she'll be able to lean into more, but she's not. Her career doesn't look like it'll be. I don't know. She's still young, and she still has a chance to turn her game around, but it doesn't look like it's been progressing at all in the past 3 years, I would say. So it's maybe she might want to just lean into the media thing. She's already been huge on social media, and she's got the look for it. So maybe she leans into that. But either way, it was a great show, great production. ESPN mostly sucked as being a medium for watching this whole thing. You had to have ESPN. They didn't what I remember them what they used to do is they would replay the entire match later on in the day when American people in the West in this side of the globe, we could watch the whole thing as if we were watching. It would be like an event for us. It'd be like a primetime event for us. Although it already happened, we already know the result, but we can at least watch it. We can react in real time for us on Twitter or something like that. But for this one, they barely played the matches throughout the tournament. Barely. I didn't even want to risk it to try to see, is ESPN going to show at least the finals, maybe 8 o'clock in the morning, even if you did it 8 o'clock in the morning, or maybe you did it sometime in the afternoon, maybe 5 o'clock to play the whole thing so I could go through the drama with the players. I didn't trust that. So I stayed up. Now, actually, I went to sleep, set an alarm, woke my ass up, and I got to watch that joint. And it was It was epic. Both of them were epic. The semifinal, the semis in the men's side was epic, and then the finals was also epic. So dope to see. I love this to kick off. Man, I've been missing some tennis, and it's only been like a few months, right? Because like the only thing that got left right now is like I'm watching those football. You know what I mean? I'm not that huge into it. The NBA is getting good. You know what I mean? Where people are like, okay, the All-Star game is about to happen. Then we're gonna see these games. I love the playoffs for the NBA. But other than that, that's your wrap up for that. Congrats to Rybakina. Congrats to Carlito.